breaking down Estacado sports. This is the Matador Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app.
Welcome in. This is the High School Fan Zone on a Monday night. I am Randy Rosetta. This is it's not 97.3. It's 100.7 The Score and Fox News Now. Sorry, my glasses had something on them. I got to be able to make sure I can see here. We're going to talk high school sports for the next hour and a half with Estacado, Monterey, Memorial, and Liberty. Each of them get 20 minutes. Liberty gets a little bit longer. They got to put up with me for an extra segment. We're going to kind of cover some different bases. We were very baseball and softball oriented last week. We're going to switch gears because we're just coming off of the area track meet. You guys finally get to kind of exhale now. You get a little bit of time to get ready. Regionals are May 1st and 2nd.
Yes, sir.
We're going to jump into the Matador Fan Zone. Here's these. You see a couple of coaches down there, and these are a couple of the young men who survived area round to advance to the regional round, which is a big deal. If you're not a track and field person, I hope you understand how tough that is to do at any level, but especially start getting into 4A, 5A, 6A. And the two coaches down here know because they went to bigger schools. It takes some talent. And I know James Bozeman to my left here, this is your third year in a row going to a regional?
Yes, sir.
Third or fourth?
Fourth. This one.
Fourth. I'm trying to cheat you, man. And Iverson, this is your first or second? All right, there you go. Looks like we're having one more guest. Ask your brother if he'll go grab her a chair.
Okay.
Oh, she's going to toss him out. She's going to take control of the situation there. Trent, let her slide on the other side of you because folks will want to see the young people more than us. So, and we got one more Estacado track athlete joining us. I'm going to have Trent Ward's to the far left. I don't know if you can see him. There's a lot of us up here. Reginald Davis is three people to my left. Boys track coach, girls track coach. I'm going to have Reginald, you go ahead and introduce the three athletes.
All right, so I introduce my boys. I got James Bozeman here and Iverson McGuire. I'll let Trent introduce.
We got Azarius Riddle, also known as Zay.
And I know I saw her play some basketball, so y'all benefited from some of the basketball girls coming out and injecting some life into the track and field program. These two are football guys. Reginald's a little bit of a football guy, too.
Yes,
got a little bit of a football background going. That's one thing I wanted to ask all three of you. We'll start with Zay since she's here. How much has track started to help you a little bit more in basketball to kind of that you can jump on that when you're fine? How much has it helped you kind of conditioning-wise and getting ready? I assume you're going to play some summer basketball.
No, sir.
No?
Just
Okay.
volleyball.
All right. Well, I'm cheating you out of volleyball, too. I forgot you play volleyball. How much has track helped you with that?
It helps a lot, like with my stamina and being able to just play and like run throughout anything. The workouts we do, some of them be hard, but I know it's gonna help like for game time and track time. So it just helps. It benefits me in many ways.
I've seen you guys play football. I know how it helps you guys, but James, how much? Because you, like I said, 4 years. It's helped you go back and forth. What has it done for you, football-wise?
For football-wise, it's really just like keeping me in shape and usually just focusing and really just staying in shape. That's really it.
Were you a track guy when you got to high school, or a football guy who decided to run track too?
Nah, I was really much of a track guy. Like, I don't really like football, but now I gotta like football because I got a scholarship. So
Man, you're okay at it, so.
But yeah, I started liking track before high school because that was really like I'm just fast, so just like why not just love track?
So he was not a football player when he got there. Is that what I understand, Reginald?
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, I remember watching videos of him and Cedric Ross going at it because they went to do two different middle schools. So, I mean, they can run. So I can see why they like track more.
Because he's got some natural toughness to him. Because this is a guy you guys were in between the tackles quite
Yes,
a bit.
sir.
He was the one who picked up a lot of this. Not that Cedric didn't. Cedric just, and you could have run away from guys too if they had switched you. But I don't know if anybody could catch Cedric once they got the edge. Iverson, what about you? Were you a football guy first or a track guy first?
I was a track guy.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and remind me where you came from?
Dunbar.
So they're doing something at Dunbar to get those kids to like track. That's got to help you as a football coach and a track coach that they're instilling that in them.
Yes, sir. It helps a lot because I know that they're coming to the high school level next. So them competing, Tavia and Roseman, putting them through a great workout, getting them ready for high school. So I salute them for that.
The principal over at Dunbar, and unless this has changed, is a guy named Will Smith.
Yes, sir.
I think you probably know who Will Smith is. He's a Monterey graduate. His daughter is Kaylee Smith, who's also going to regionals, and sister was Kaya Smith. So I would guess that, and he's got legendary workouts that he put his daughters through. He's a girl dad, so you understand that part of it.
Yes, sir.
He may have something to do with that as well. These two qualified in. Tell me what you guys qualified in.
4x1, 100, and 200.
What about you?
4x1, 100, and 200.
So you guys are. I did see some pictures of you from the district meets. You guys are step for step. You compete with each other. That goes back to when you and Cedric were young. You guys were kind of matching each other's. It helped you to have Iverson there to kind of take his place, to have somebody pushing you.
Yes, sir. Like he's improved. He already beat my record. We ain't gonna speak on that though. He already beat my 200 record, but he just pushing me because he, he's elevating everything.
Iverson, you want to talk about beating his record?
Nope.
You're still a young pup, right?
Got 1 more year.
1 more year. What'd you qualify in, Zay?
Just the 4x1.
That's plenty. That's when Coach and I were talking about who was going. He talked about the fact that you guys qualified. I think we talked about it before. Being on relays, that's the more team oriented part of track and field. Is that you still working on handoffs? I remember, was it one of you guys talking about how much effort and time that goes to putting into it? Going out there and running the 100 or 200, that's just natural ability. How much work does it take? And you can answer that too, Zay. I'm going to guess that's a little bit more. There's a little bit more to it than just showing up and doing it at a meet.
Yeah. So, like today, we did handoffs, and it's not just a one-person thing. So everybody's got to be perfect if we want to go run what we supposed to run. So, like, if one person mess up, we all mess up. So we all got to be on the same topic, So yeah, it take a lot of work.
We're coming up on the first break. We're going to talk more about what the Matadors have coming up at the regional meet, which is May 1st and 2nd. We'll be right here in town, 4A and 5A's in town, 6A's in Arlington. When we come back after this break on the High School Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score.
Breaking down Estacado sports. This is the Matador Fan Zone podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back to the Matador Fan Zone. I'm Randy Rosetta. Lost track of I was looking for some more track information. Area meets just finished up last Friday. I guess it's a one-day event. We are headed into the regional level, which is May 1st and 2nd. For the two coaches, I mentioned there is actually a little bit of a gap here. And we talked about this when you start to have fewer athletes to coach, what do you try to focus on when you get a smaller group like this? We talked about the handoffs because a lot of you have relay teams involved. What are practices like, especially only senior? Are you the only senior up here?
Yes, sir.
Because I know you just got done with prom, so that's in the rearview mirror. But you got graduation. They're starting to have things to think about. How do you kind of prepare practice?
I kind of keep it the same. It's just more detailed, more to the point, focus on all the small details and try to fix them, iron out all the kinks. That's mainly what we're focusing on, trying to get faster. I mean, we got a 8-9 day plan put in place to get them faster, so we're going to execute with it and see it through.
I don't want you to give any secrets away, but how do you do that at this point? You don't have much room to go with these two.
They got a lot of room to grow. They got a lot of room to grow. So, I mean, I'm going to keep pushing them to their limit, and I'll kind of tone it down at the end, but we working hard every day.
Zay, how long have you run track?
Since middle school.
Lean over to the microphone, make sure they can hear you.
Since middle school, well, really elementary, but I started to like it during middle school.
So this time of year is kind of cool because everything's kind of getting bigger. What have your practices been like? I'll get Coach to talk about what practices are like, but what have practices been like since you've gotten to this point of the season? Have been harder or?
Oh well, she's we've been battling some injuries with some of our legs, so I've just been trying to listen to the girls as much as I can, listen to their bodies. So for Zay, she kind of got hurt during district running the 400, so we just been trying to get her healthy enough to run a good leg. So that's really what it's been for the girls' side, just listening to them. And after the 200, Addie mentioned she felt like she was out of shape. So today I tried to up it a little bit, up the meters a little bit. So it's just listening to them, like Coach said, just getting detail oriented in what they really need and what they need to focus on.
All right, Coach wants you guys to get faster. Is that possible, James? Is there still some speed to squeeze out of you?
Yeah, it's a little bit, but still got time to, grow, just get my speed up. Really.
You got a motivation because you want to get your record back.
Yes.
Iverson, what about you, Iverson? Do you feel like there's still something you can get better at speed-wise?
I feel like, I wouldn't say I'm just getting started, but yeah, I got a whole bunch more to improve on. I feel like I could run way faster than I am right now. It's just got to be the right time.
Reginald, this your second or third year at Estacado?
This is my second year.
So you inherited a group that James and that group had been to state the last couple of years.
Yeah. It was, coming into it, I was like, man, they'd been to state every year they've been in high school, so it was a lot of pressure on my back. So I was like, I just don't want to mess up, keep pushing them, and finish the legacy.
Seems like you did okay with that. So what about you, Trent? When you got to Estacado, you're a little bit different situation, because I remember talking to Coach Blaylock's wife when she was the girls' track coach, and she struggled to get girls numbers, basically.
Yeah, and that's that's probably my biggest issue right now is just the numbers. I think we had 8 girls on varsity this year, and they did everything they could. So, we were able. Last year there wasn't a JV, so we were able to get enough girls to make a solid JV team, and hopefully those girls will stick with it. And next year we'll have bigger numbers, so we can hopefully win track meets and place in track meets and just have a chance to actually stand out other than the girls that we have.
And a lot of that's the kids themselves. Kind of. Zay, what's your message to all those girls that you go to school with? What would you tell them about coming out for track?
I would say don't be scared to try something new. If this is your first year, don't be scared. Truth be told, it is gonna be some people that's faster than you, and it's gonna be okay. That's your motivation to keep pushing and working. If you just don't want to do sports, I would definitely recommend you do sport, because it's just fun to do. It's like a team building. You built our family and stuff like that. So just don't be scared to come out and try nothing, especially as a female athlete in this generation.
And Trent, I would put her to work as your Pied Piper there.
She's definitely one of the hardest workers on the team. So.
That was a good message right there. So, who was the 4x100 girls relay team, real quick?
So we had Aaliyah Hennings, Zay, and then Jada Fee and Addie McNeil.
And then the other two with these guys on the relay.
It'll be probably Duntavis Bass and the Prince Parks.
Yeah, because last time we were in here, they were trying to lobby you a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Regionals May 1st and 2nd right here at Lowry Field. We'll come back after this break and talk, I forget what fan zone we're in, Monterey, the Plainsman fan zone, after this break on 100.7 The Score.